Red Gobbo. Ah, hello, Pie. How are you doing, sir? Hope you've been having a decent month. Oh, I got emote. Thank you. Ooh, Subway sounds good. I made zucchini nachos last night, but I left over fried rice. I can't keep too many leftovers right now because of Yeah, it's windy here too, and I'm in like an open field, so like I went outside to get something, I almost blew away. It was pretty scary. I heard a storm is supposed to be coming by us. I don't know about you. I'm pretty tiny. Yeah. I also had my coat on, which has like a giant hood, so it like tried to whip my hood away from me. Yeah, open cornfields is a lot of wind. Are you guys getting storms too? Is it pretty warm wise up there still? Hey, it's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. Yeah, we had some rain earlier here too, and I was like, man, it does not feel like 2 days till Christmas and we getting like rain and stuff. Of course, the cat's in my lap again because she likes to be there. Hello, Kojika. I'm painting a Christmassy gobbo today. Can't remember if I got him last year or the year before, but he was like a little. He has like a peppermint candy cane bolter thingy and everything. What time is your wrestling thingy at? If you have time, go for it. Especially with what they might be passing Twitch-wise for the rules, which is really weird. Not sure how it's going to affect a lot of us. Yes. His actual name is the Red Gobbo. Yeah, but he's a goblin. A very sciencey goblin with really creepy eyes. I was hoping I had a different Christmassy model, because like he's not bad, but I don't really play goblins, but he's still funny to paint. He's standing. It was really weird because I built him. He came in multiple pieces, and this case right here was actually open with ornaments on it. I'm like, why do you want to? Then he had to glue a lid on top, so it made no sense. I was like, okay, whatever. But he's basically standing on these like artillery things. He has grenades, and he has a bag full of grenades behind him instead of like presents. So he's a very interesting Gobbo guy. But I figure he'd be fun to paint because he's kind of Christmassy. He was like a special edition model they had. I like the little, yep, they are grenades. He also has a grenade or a firecracker in his pocket back here. So yeah, he's a very interesting goblin guy. But I like the little limited characters that come with sometimes. This one doesn't like you. I don't think you can actually use him in a game, but he's just fun to have. I had like the birthday dwarf too, which he's not like doesn't have any rules or anything for him, but he's Yumiko, sit down. I know you're slipping because you're not sitting. But there's I like a lot of standalone figures too that don't really have anything to do with games and stuff, just because they're fun to paint. So we got this done. Check out all the hat colored. Yeah, he thinks he's Santa Claus though. So we got his red done. Oh, I forgot my little paper towel things. Oh, in Kojika, I found a whole bottle of ibuprofen unopened, so I was able to take more. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm running like really bad headaches today, so for some reason I cut stream early because my head's probably messing up. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I need to add that to the thingy bobber. I'm also Santa today because Christmassy, and I want to see if I still fit in this costume for Friday. Yeah, so let's see what color we should do next. I think this is the similar goblin color. Aw, thank you. I have bells on too. And Yumiko. I'm taking my brush again. She's going nuts over that fish toy you got her. Yes, I am matching the cats with their bells. Yeah, I don't know where the green mouse is either. I think Lily was playing with it earlier. She's now sprawled out in the bed sleeping because apparently she tired herself out sleeping too much last night. Also, they did not come fix my fridge today because apparently they got backed up with stuff, so I still don't have a working fridge, but that's okay. Yeah, because I ran into Cat. Apparently, they left the package outside my house today. And it was so windy, they didn't like really secure it, so it blew away and she had to go chase it. So she just held on to it until she saw me. So his face and his hands. Okay. See which part of the goblin is actually showing. I also ran out to give Vince a Christmas card, and I got to see the inside of that crazy barn, which looked kind of scary. It definitely looks like it would be haunted. I'm pretty sure I scared him and his friend because they were working and the door was open, so I just walked in there. They didn't have like the big area open with the plywood in front of it. They just had the single door open. So I walk in and the door slams behind me, smacks me in the butt. I'm like, okay, that's not cool, ghost. And I go in there and they were talking, so they didn't hear me come up. And I'm like, I got a card for you, Vince. And he like jumped out of his skin. It was pretty funny. Guess we need the ghost hunt to see. It definitely looks haunted in there, I'm not gonna lie. And he was saying by Saturday he's probably gonna be completely out of there. So it's gonna be like just completely empty all the time and no one even going in and out of there. So it's gonna be even worse. So the ghosts are gonna start acting up. This goblin doesn't look like a very nice goblin. He's very scary looking. They give goblins the weirdest eyes in Warhammer. Are you naked, dude, up there? I can't tell. I don't think you are. I'm going to paint this bottom part like the snow, but I'm also going to go in and add fake snow, which I have here. So at the end I'll put some of this on top of it, just to give it a little more of extra effect. What's he have in his front pocket? He has something else in his front pocket. I forget what color grenades are usually are. Doesn't have a picture of him on his back. The box. Yeah, the box has a picture of it. Cool. Okay, they made their grenades like blackish, so we're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure I have black. Where is my black paint? Is one of the ones I left out? No. Ah, nope, that's... I don't know where my paint went. Okay, where's my black paint? Did you steal it? Oh, there it is. Miko says hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I might be wearing the same costume tomorrow for my gaming stream, unless I decide to switch to the art stream. But yeah. How's everyone doing this lovely, windy, crazy day? Looks like a bag of poop right now. Also, on his little cloth here on over his little, I don't know what you call it, little piece of cloth covering his crotch is made up to look like a list, like of naughty and nice. So I'm going to do the same thing because it looks hilarious. I'm trying to get in there and get the top of his boots without getting all over his skin. Everyone ready for the holidays? I just put up a storm there, baby. And then I think his little pocket thingy was black too. No. Oh, that is pocket like a kangaroo. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to say kangaroo. So you make it bump me. I'm gonna do this little tiny section here. I don't want you to bump me and get it all messed up. He also has grenade strapped to his chest here. This goblin is so weird. What color's his belt? We'll get my brown belt. Does that make sense? This goblin is full of just grenades everywhere. So we're gonna go on. Ooh, I almost spilled my water. That would have been bad. So I have some red here. I'm gonna go in and do. He has like looks like a neck piece. I'm gonna make also red. And touch up. I got a little tiny bit on his coat here. Just small touch-ups. Make sure before we do a wash on the red here. Hey, Seth. Yeah, I'm only seeing my sister, her fiance, and my mom, so it's gonna be really small but nice. I'm still not doing big gatherings and stuff, and I am very disappointed in people that keep doing them, but can't really make them listen. If I do this and do a brown. I was talking to the lady that works in the office by me, and she's like, yeah, they usually go down to Indy for, to see, like, their pastor and stuff for Christmas, and, she was saying that, like, he got just COVID recently, so they aren't going down there, and she wants her daughter to come up here with that. Okay, so we're going to do a... Yes, it is the Red Gobbo from GW. I figured he's a Christmas goblin, might as well paint Christmassy, and I get to dress up like Santa, so yay! He is a bad Santa, though, because he has grenades in his pouch thingy. Sackcloth, whatever it is. I'm actually going to make the... Yeah, I'm going to like this one. And I also got to find my really light gray. I have a lighter gray than that, I think. Where are you hiding, Mr. Gray? Oh, you're out again. Oh my gosh, all the colors I'm looking for are out. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do because it was Christmassy, and I also like Jingle a lot. Sorry. Thank you. Yes, it's one of my favorite outfits. It's just a Santa outfit, but it's really, really freaking cute. Hi. Yumiko would not wear her Santa hat. I tried to get her to wear it, and she wouldn't. And I'm baking more cookies tonight. Lots of cookies. So I'm doing some, letting the red dry completely before I do a wash over it. How is everyone doing though this evening? Anything fun going on? Anyone doing any wrapping or present thingies? Yeah, well, the hat has a beard on it too, and she doesn't like the beard. I actually have a video of Lily a couple years ago with it on, and she was goofy as hell trying to get it off. It was pretty funny. Yeah, she also has a Christmas collar, but I don't know where that one is. I don't think it's in my box of cosplay for the cat. I think it's actually in one of my Christmas bins, and I don't know which bin, because I only took one out. Oh, I saw you post about that. I have no clue what the game's about, but if you enjoy it, cool. Nice. Building. Yeah, I've been doing lots of baking, lots of cleaning. The Epic has those free games every day for a while, so I've been getting those even though they're not ones I'm thinking I'm going to play. So right now it looks like a sack of something. Has a type of stuff. Interesting. No, oh, hi bots. Okay, hold on. I got two bots in here. I need to set some up as a mod so I can get rid of these easier. Hey bots, you guys want to go away, please? I do need mods. I don't have enough people usually in here though. HM. So you muted yourself. And the other person's name was Z something. Yeah, you can actually get banned for buying follows, first of all. But second of all, I don't want to buy follows. I want actual people that I engage with. But yay, 2 right in a row. That was pretty fun. Back to painting. Yeah, Yumiko. You want to be a mod? People could just buy you off with treats, though. That's not cool. I would try that too. Try to not go out without killing anyone. I was trying to do that in Wolf Among Us, and like someone jumped in the chat and they're like, "Why don't you just punch him?" I'm like, "Cause I don't want to punch him. I want to be nice, Wolf." What happened? Ah! Thank you for the follow. I didn't see my little kitty popped up there. Is that game hard, or can you like switch settings on it? Hi, can you please stop kicking me while I'm painting, please? Thank you. Ooh, I like hacking. Sounds fun. So painting this gobbo sack. I was gonna do a darker brown for the sack, but because the box is gonna be more of a brown, I didn't want to make it all the same color on his base. That would have been kind of boring. So I'm sticking to like the Christmassy colors, not colories. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, people. I'm still fighting a headache, so bear with me. But I thought it'd be fun, like to do different browns, black. Okay, it's got difficulty levels. Gotcha. Yeah, 'cause I kind of suck at a lot of games, so I tend to go with the easy level. Getting all this little... We'll do the wash on the red once I get all this in here. Make sure it's all covered nicely. And I said sitting on a pile of snow, but what I'm going to do is actually put actual snow on top of it afterwards. Not on a heavy layer, just a little bit to give it that extra. I might put like a little bit on his gun and stuff too. I might actually paint up one of the boxes as a peppermint stripe thing. I'm sticking very similar to a lot of it in there, but I forgot the ornaments too, and they're red. Well, luckily I have some red left here. Do this little tiny red ornament here. I enjoy playing the games mostly for the story and like to run through stuff. So if it gets too difficult to me where I'm getting really frustrated and I'm not enjoying it, I just stop playing because that's the point of the game for me is to have fun. If you're not having fun, why play it? And he has a stick there. I think it's a stick up there. Ooh, I didn't close the thing on the line. Let's see what color stick this has. There's a brown stick. So I will actually use this for the stick up there. Yeah, hold on. Do this for the box down there. Do I have a medium brown? I don't think I do. Wait, is this a medium brown? Okay. I kind of have a medium brown. I have like light and then dark browns. It's weird. Oh yeah, I still have to catch up on some of that. I've been Kohaku and I started hello Ranafe, an anime last night, which Kojika, I think you would like. We only watched 2 episodes, But it's like a combination of what I think is Detective Conan and Shaman King. It's like a horror detective one. It's really interesting though, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up later. Yeah, you hear Yumiko down here? She's a good girl. It was dark, but it was goofy too. And the one guy looked like a child of Conan and Yo or Go or whatever his name is from Shaman King. It was hilarious though. I'm gonna watch more of it because it was very interesting. But yeah, it was got some creepy parts in it. Tonight making at least 2 more kinds of cookies. Yes, love child. That's what we decided. And possibly a little bit of Manon thrown in there with the eyes. I think that was the blonde kid with y'all. I need to start watching more anime again. I've been it's hard a lot of times for me to watch it on my own, so I don't watch a ton. But I'd even be willing to start like streaming it on Discord if people wanted to watch it with me. So I'm being very careful here because he's holding the tree branch, but I don't want to get it all over his fingers. He's a goblin, he probably wouldn't care, but I don't want it there. Yeah, Kojika, I think you would really like it is so weird. But it got really creepy at ports too. I'm like, ooh, it's like yeah, and sometimes I can pull a dumb moment sometimes, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't understand something, so it's good. I like watching movies and stuff with people because I can be like, hey, really quick, what's like, can you explain this? Because I don't like it's a joke that goes over my head or something. Yeah, I definitely think I want to watch more of that one. It's only 13 episodes too. It's not long. And Kojika, it had creepy babies in it too. It was like a baby daddy thing. It was really weird. The one episode. Guess I should probably do. Does he have another ornament on his head? He does. He is wearing an ornament on his ear like an earring. It's Goofy Goblin. So I'm going to do a quick wash on the red. Oh, I have 2 red washes. Huh. I guess it started help if I started merging my paints. Okay, so we're going to find my... Oh my gosh, I made a mess of my desk. Let me find my wash brush. Where are you, wash brush? I know you're in here somewhere. No, you're a big brush. Oh my goodness. There it is. No, but he looked like a giant bald baby. But they basically go. It's about a detective couple. It's about a guy who's a detective and uses like the laws of magic book, and they go around like either sending demons to hell or just banishing them or something. But I enjoyed it. It was really interesting. I don't know why I watered down the wash. It's not supposed to be watered down. But it has a lot of comedy, but it also is very dark. So it was a good combo. But I saw it and I thought of Detective Conan, so I thought of you, Kojika. So we're washing this coat. It's not going to really make it much darker. It's more just to give just a little shadowing into certain areas. kind of to spill it because red wash is not fun to try to clean up. Can't believe Christmas is in 3 days, though. It seems way too fast. And I just don't feel ready for anything right now. So we washed his coat. I don't want to start doing the white yet because I just washed that. But I can wash the brown bag back here. So I'm getting brown wash. And because it's a lighter brown, I'm actually going to go with the Seraphim Sepia. And if it ends up being too light, I'll change it. Yeah, I have spilt washes before because they're not only very liquidy, but they're also they're the bigger bottles. Yeah, it makes me want to cry. So here's the goblin with his massive bag of grenades. Ooh, I just had a booger on it or something. A paint booger, not an actual booger. I actually prefer this the Seraphim Sepia wash for the brown washes, just because it's a little warmer and lighter. But it doesn't always work for what you need. So let me see what I can work on next. Oh, I should have. No, I actually need a different other brown for that one. So for the tree, we're gonna use the earth shades. This is good for like the tree branches, and it's almost like a black brown wash. Sorry. Um, the guy I gave the Christmas card to just messaged me. The one that works at the barn. He's like, "Thank you for the Christmas card." He's like, "The look on the dog's face looks like how I've been feeling lately." He's like, "What the heck?" They did narrow it down. Well, I don't have the official word, but from what they told Vince, it was the heater that caused the fire, so it was his doing. I asked if he's gonna be here this weekend because I was gonna give him some of the cookies I'm making, and he's apparently getting all the stuff out by Saturday. But I mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I'm not making my cookies too far ahead of time because of my fridge acting up. He's like, no, that wasn't from the fire, was it? And I'm like, no, that's been acting up for a while, so don't worry. He got like all paranoid though. It was kind of. Then yeah, I have other. I'm trying to see if I have what other ones I have there. Hi, you wanna say hi to everyone? Put your little key pop so they can see you. You're so silly. Love you. I'm gonna wash the grenades with a black wash and his boots. Even though they're black, just in case I missed anything. Hey, please don't kick me. It's not nice. I don't know why you like kicking so much. And we'll start doing my like grading on the inside. Oops. Ah! Thank you for the sub. Also, welcome. Hey, thank you, kitty. Aw, is that a purple heart? I can't see the icon very well because my webcam is in my way. I can't see. We're gonna paint this reddish brown and do the darker wash. Hey, how you doing? We were just painting a Gobbo with grenades in his back pockets. Also, it's like 50 outside today, so I was like, I don't need to dress as warm for cosplay today because it's warm. I know, Yumiko, you're in my way. Can you move your head, please? I can't paint when your head's right there. Oh, I will do the hydrates. I will use my grape water this time. Ugh. Thank you for the hydrate, Ranafe. Did I say it wrong again? I can't. Oh my gosh. Kohaku also got to meet Mr. Fuzzy Wuzzy yesterday, the giant bear, in my living room. We did a little driving around looking at Christmas lights too, which was nice. Yumiko, you cannot have the paintbrush. I'm sorry, girl. If anyone wants cookies, though, I will probably have a lot of cookies since I've decided to make like 6 different kinds. So let me know. I can either leave them at my door for people to get, or depending on how far I can drop them off. I mean, I could just put out kitty treats if you really want. Yumi could eat some. Yes, you can have some cookies, Kohaku. I know I'm going to be making a lot because each one does like 20. Oh, there you go. Pie did it for you. Oh, Yumiko, guess what time it is? Loki, come here. Oh. Oh, here's that. Sorry, I'm going to move them over so you can actually see. There you go. Really? Don't look at, just don't look at the goblin though. Oh my gosh, yes. Lily is such a glutton. Try and give her some treats and she just goes over and sticks her whole head in the treat thing. No, those are Lily's treats. Okay. Yeah, Lily just literally stuck her whole head in the treat thing and started just eating right out of there. It was pretty funny. So Kitty's got treats. I don't know if you can see Lily over there. Lily, come here. No, well you see both of them now. Ah, throw the goblin. I'm sorry, goblin. I didn't mean to throw you. So this red's pretty watered down. Red brown is watered down, so I'm gonna have to do a couple layers on it. But it's okay. It gives time for the wash to dry, and I'd rather do a couple layers to make it not like make it smooth so you don't see the strokes into the paint. I'm trying to get back there without getting... Okay, and then we can start doing the white on him. You want to give them treats? Yes, they're spoiled. They like their treats though, and I got them some new ones to try on Christmas. So, and I also got them. It's a cute little cardboard cat house, and it looks like a theater. I think he has like the Nutcracker on it or something, but I get to build that for them on Christmas, so that'll be fun. Flip you around so I have a better... Hopefully finishing my reindeer art too for Christmas. I didn't get that done in time to make it into cards, so I just sent out normal cards for people, unfortunately, this year. But this year's been crazy, so hopefully people understand. Here's my little brush now. Alright, I have a million brushes over here and I can't find the one I want. Big brush, where are you? There you are. Yeah, and then I got some brushes. This is a normal brush. And this is the ones I got. So, they're like scissors, or swords almost. But some of the ones I got, I really like the tips on, so it's like, I gotta use them. So we're using the smaller brush since I don't want to get the white on the red coat I just did. And I'm starting with a light gray. It will darken a little bit after it dries. It's like the fur on his coat and his beard and everything. Yeah, he even has grenades strapped to his chest because apparently he wants to go blow everyone up. I'm not sure. Yes, and Kojika, Kohaku, and Arnesh. So when I went to go see the barn today, inside of it, or yesterday, I was trying to explain to Vince like what phasmophobia was in the game, and he didn't quite understand what I was trying to say, and it was pretty funny. He's an older guy. Because his barn looked haunted. So we're going on the edges, being very careful because I don't want to go over onto the red. I already did. I could have done the white first, but I decided I want to do the red first because I could be messier with it. It is haunted, and especially, yeah, I went in there and it's the door slammed me in the butt. I was like, excuse me? Hey, you got to see the burnt husk left. It sounds weirder inside. It's like moon's haunted. Probably the moon's probably haunted. Dead moon babies or something. Being very careful with this. Yeah, that's why I kind of just like walked in today when they were in there. I'm like, I could knock and just call his name. I'm like, I want to see the inside fully. So like yesterday I went in there a little bit, and today I actually walked all the way into the barn. They were shifting through stuff. If he's there Saturday, I'll see if he'll let me take a few pictures of the inside. Just because I like that kind of stuff. It was kind of sad though, because he had a whole cabinet of antique like vehicle memorabilia, like stuff he's found in like the junkyard and old cars and stuff that were like really rare and cool. And the whole case burned up in the fire, and everything was gone from it. Yeah, it's really windy out here right now because I live basically in a field, and there's like a couple big panels hanging off the barn, and it sounds like something's trying to get in my house. It's freaking me out. So he has this really fancy coat, apparently. I didn't know goblins like coats, but apparently this one does. So I'm trying to paint it without getting it everywhere else. He has a lot of overlapping parts, like his arm is blocking the hat's blocking his back. So being very careful here. Anyone else working on like any kind of Christmassy art, whether it be a miniature or a drawing or poem or whatever, the holiday related? I know some people can do like these tiny details with a bigger brush, and I have so much trouble doing that. I prefer using like the smaller brush to get all the detail on there. I envy the people that can like use the bigger brushes and get all the details no issue. Especially for eyes, I have to use a small brush or I just can't get what I need. We'll do his beard too. Does he have straps holding on the beard? Yes, his beard is being held on by elastic, basically. So we're trying to get behind his beard without getting on the grenades I have here. I painted him like a white gray primer because a lot of his colors are gonna be lighter and brighter. Though my zipper got really dark. Hold on. My camera got really dark. I'm not sure why. Little pom pom hat will do white too. I'm painting this part white because it's going to be the peppermint color. Kind of like on there, which shows. So I'm doing a nice base coat on it. Gotta get more of his. I keep missing parts of his little fur. Some of these areas you're not going to see very well, but I see them, so I'm like, I need to cover them up nicely, otherwise it's going to bother me. Yes, I think that's part of his coat back there. There. And then he has some coat showing here. Ah! Sorry, Goblin! Keep dropping him. And we'll have to do a wash on skin too. Washes can be super, super helpful. I'm just not using them so much. I don't use them for everything, but they can really help just get into the crevices you can't always reach. Okay, and then he had, make sure I got everything on this. Ah, sorry, Goblin, I keep throwing you. I'm trying not to touch the wet part, and then I keep just dropping the whole Goblin. See, there's a little part of the coat showing back here, too. But there's a little piece of hair on it. I'm going to get that off. There you go. So we'll do... Pretty sure it's a fur-lined coat. So I'll make this point really, really tiny for a minute. See if I can get in that little crevice up there. Any more? Am I missing? Oh, more up here. I'm almost in stream today because of my headache, but luckily I was able to find a whole other thing of ibuprofen I had. So while that's drying, we're going to start highlighting the red. I guess we can shade the Goblin first. Let me get the green. I think I have a green wash. This is teal. That is not green. Where are you, green? Are you out too? Yes. All the colors I'm looking for happen to be out, even though I wasn't using those colors recently, which is really weird. We're going to use a little smaller brush to wash the Goblin, just so I don't get it all over the other stuff. That's the wrong brown, anyways. We're actually going to not use green, we'll use the brown instead, because he's supposed to be a Goblin, a dirty Goblin. We're going to touch up this leg of his because I used a green wash and I didn't like how it looked. So we're going to touch it up and then go back over it with the other wash I'm using. Yeah, so he doesn't have a lot. I prefer for Christmas, like a lot of people use lime green. I actually like emerald green better. So I'm actually probably going to make this case more of an emerald green instead of what they have on the box. Or striped or something just to give it more of a festive look. I don't want to do a heavy coat of this brown though, because I don't want to make it like super dirty looking. It's just to give it a little more of goblin-esque. And then we'll highlight back up to the green color. And get darker brown out, do the box down there. I always close my washers and move them far away from me now, because the last time I spilt a whole bottle, it made me want to cry. I'm do some more touch-ups over here. And so a star is also like a yellow. I'm not going to use gold, I'm just going to use like a yellow. I'm sure goblins don't probably own gold. I mean, maybe they do, I don't know. But he's had most of his base colors getting on, so that's good. I feel you, kitty. What are you doing down there? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, okay. What? Here, I can pick you up if you want. Come here, really quick. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, I stole my paintbrush. Okay, sit down now. Okay, you can say hi really quick to everyone. Now sit your butt down. We get more red out. Thank you. Sit down. We can actually use the. Oh, this is the medium. So even though I started with this one, I'm actually going to highlight back up with it for... Yumiko, sit down. You only turned 9 times. Sit down. Thank you. We're going to highlight up with this red first before we go on to the lighter one. So you won't notice a huge difference with it, but it'll clean up any like splotches the wash left. You guys got all quiet in there. He has a lot of pockets in his coats too, which I'm jealous. I wish girls had more pockets in theirs. That wind is really coming down out there. So do this other pocket over here. I'm not sure what's in this pocket. It's definitely more interesting than the other one, shape-wise. Yumiko, stop kicking now. I'm going to do this hat here. And then the ornaments. And now we're going to take the next lighter red and mix it into there to do kind of a blending. Here. The other red's more of an orange. Make sure, yeah, okay. This is the next one. So this one's slightly lighter. We're going to mix it into the other one to kind of blend it. So we don't just do a huge jump. Usually when you lighten red, you add like a orange or yellow to it. You don't want to add just plain white because it tends to desaturate it. Sorry, Goblin, I need to stop throwing you. Really do. And we're not doing as much coverage with this one now. We're only doing where it start getting lighter at, leaving the shadows. Some of these help because they have like wrinkles and stuff on there, so it kind of helps where the shadows are supposed to be. I love shading cloth, so I tend to I've gotten pretty decent at it a lot of times. I'm not, I mean, I'm by far from perfect, but definitely gotten good at it. It's just one of the things I really like doing. I used to have so much trouble with it too. It's one of those things, if you have trouble with something, then when you start practicing it, you end up becoming decent at it. Gotta do his hat now, too. Sorry, Yumiko, did I scare you? Stop kicking. Now to the front of it a little bit, give him some shading there. And then his Santa hat. Do the back of his hat here. So he has like seams all over his coat. I don't know if you guys can see him very well. This is what we were working on. Now we're going to add a little more. We're going to switch to this lighter even orange and add it, mix it in. You need to stop kicking, baby. I'm watering it down a lot because this one is a little bit brighter and I don't want it to like be very, very stark. If it was more of like a metal or armor or something, I wouldn't mind as much because it has sharper edges. But cloth's supposed to be very smooth and flowy. Miko, I said stop, please. And I used to be under the impression when I was painting cloth that I had to go almost up to white, but you do not. Because not a lot. If dark cloth's not going to have white highlights. If it's a lighter outfit, sure. I apologize if my internet randomly goes out because it's probably from the wind. You gotta stop kicking. You're being a bad girl. She doesn't like my sand outfit because she's sliding on it. So we're doing a very little amount with this one. I didn't do the shading on the side. Stop twitching, kitty. I'm gonna do this from the coat. So the back, I'm really happy with the coat. So I'm leaving the red there. I'm not gonna go up any higher. I gotta do a little bit up on the collar, but other than that. So I'll do it on the collar really quick. Water it down a little more because it's getting, I don't want it to be super stark. Why do you keep twitching, cat? One more on the sleeve. Just check and make sure I like all the areas I did. But yeah, so his coat is done. Should probably have highlighted the ornament too, so I guess I'll use whatever I have here to do some ornament. So only the very top of the ornament is going to be super light. So now we're going to do, they call for a brown wash on the cloth, but I'm going to do black, actually. So I'm going to do a black wash on top of the, so I can find my black wash. Where'd I put it? On his cloth, because I don't want it to have a brownish effect. I want to have more of like a gray-brown, or gray-black, sorry. Actually, make sure the star is covered really quick since I have some more of the star color left. What, Lily? Hey! Why are you meowing? What's going on, cats? What do you want? Thank you, Kohaku. I am super proud of the jacket. Like, I know it's hard to see, but man, I'm really proud of that. Yeah, do you hear Lily over there making little chirping noises? She wants attention suddenly. She gets these, like, waves of attention, and I don't want to, like, deny her when she wants attention because she doesn't want it that often. So I kind of would have encouraged, like, hey, attention. I like that all with the medium brush, huh? Oh, I'm proud of myself. Find another brush I can do. Or find a slow. Oh, excuse me. The small one. I guess we'll use the medium one. So we're gonna do. I'll try using this one. I just don't want to get it on everything. We're gonna do a black wash on the white parts. And I'm doing a very light coat on there. I don't want to do a heavy coat. It's just enough to get into those crevices and give it that, so you can see the fur a lot better. Lily, stop eating that. So like it's making it much darker here, but then I'll dry brush over with a white, and that will definitely help it. It's just to help get the fur texture in there. But I'm being very careful because I don't want to get it on everything. Do another shake up with this. Molly, what are you doing? You're getting in everything, huh? Come here. Good girl. You're being good too. You always want to sit in mommy's lap though, and there's not always room there. I love these two cats, but sometimes they make getting stuff done really, really hard. So I made that one too dark, so I'm going to blend it a little bit more. Not blend it, but like... So I'm trying to get underneath his, he has like part of the cloak here showing, so I want to get covered so it looks like the same color as the rest of it. I think I got most of it done. Double check little areas, make sure they're all covered. Let that dry. And I saw I missed a little bit of the bag in there. Oh, I'm going to shift. The cat might move because my leg went numb. Thank you, Yumiko. And I'm going to reach back there and see if I can get that little part of the bag I missed. You don't see it a lot, but you see enough of it. So that's drying. Let's see what other color we can mess with right now. All I can do is Zandiri dust on his front thing, so I already have that out, so let's do that. So we're going to work on his naughty list that's covering his, I guess I can hold the star, I think. Oh, I forgot to do his beard in black. I gotta go back and get that, so I will in a second. So I'm trying to do the sides are showing on his little flap thing, so I'm trying to get those without getting everything else. And then underneath. I'm not going to be able to get behind it, but there. Now he has his little thing covered. Let's go wash his beard really quick. You're falling. I know you're falling, but my leg was numb. I gotta move. Please don't put your butt in my paint. Thank you. There. Okay, now he has that. Why do you have to turn down around like 90 times? Oh, you just got black on your tail. Awesome. Cat just stuck her tail in my wet palette, so she now has black on her tail. Can you sit down, please? Yeah, I know. I know you want to show everyone your pretty face, but that was not how you do it. So I'm going to, since I have the teal out, I'm going to work on his teeth here. Oops, and cat fur, apparently. So he has some sharp teeth in his mouth. But since I have the color, I try to knock out what I can with the colors that are still on my palette so I don't waste more paints. She's just sitting in mommy's lap, not caring. You want to paint, kitty? You want to paint Yumiko, huh? So his teeth are now the base. And yeah, before you do wash, a lot of times you can't even tell with certain areas. And I think that gold, is that supposed to be a gold star too on this thing? It is. Double check what other star thingies he has. I actually think he's supposed to be naked underneath that. Don't laugh. Naked goblin. See if I can get in there and there, that's better. just gonna do a little. It's metal, so let me get my gunmetal. Ah, hey, come right here. Oh, I just knocked the washer on the floor. Luckily, it was sealed. So we're gonna start doing the metal on his gun, so we can do the peppermint swirls. Hi. You gotta move that I can't see with your face in my way. So metallics and washes don't work super well on a wet palette. Hello, Chuck. How are you? And happy holidays. Thanks for stopping in. You're being a pain in the butt today, Cat. How are you doing today, sir? We're gonna actually wipe this so I can get less on the paintbrush. You are such in my way, Cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ooh, what's the Reaper fig? Is it like a character, demon, creature? Like, I don't know if you said it's a random one, but is it any kind of like certain? And it's good you got a good night's sleep. Your daughter's still pretty young, right? So she probably doesn't know to be excited for Santa or anything. Yeah, I've been watching all the stuff you put up on Instagram. You've been knocking out a lot of them lately. She has the senses, at least. She knows something's going on. She just doesn't understand what quite. It's cool. I'm sure. You know, she has bad nights. You said, but like, I'm sure it's still fun to have a one that little. Oh, so multiple. Tiefling pirate. That sounds cool. In one of my campaigns, we went to an island that was all tiefling pirates. Doing this little. This is a Christmas goblin. He's oh, I will hydrate. He is a Warhammer or GW figure. He's the Red Gobbo. But he's just he's like a standalone. He's not like for any army really. Thank you. And he's just a fun little one to paint. I thought he fit kind of with Christmas. Oh, I have so many models from the Adepticon stuff, and I just don't know which ones are which. Like which ones are Inquisitors, which ones are other things. Because we get the grab bag, which had a bunch of free minis in it, and a lot of times they were cool. But then there's a lot in there I would never use. You just stuck your head in my face. Still debating. I think I'm going to do it a dark green box. I decided I'm going to do a green box with white stripes on it. Opposite candy cane, basically. So I find my emerald green. I thought I had a darker green than this. Or is it hiding somewhere too? So I have like a... Oh, there, I do have dark green. Like, I have a bazillion greens, but not all of them. I think this actually might be too... I think this might be too watered down, actually. Okay, so we're going to have to mix for a darker green because my one is way too dead. That was my fault because I stuck on the cat. Okay. Excuse me while I go grab my paint. It was my fault. I put the paint on the cat because I thought it was funny. So let me get my bigger brush to mix these with. We're going to add some black to this green just because it's a little brighter than I want. This is fine for the highlight, but not for the base. But because my dark green is not very good, I need to get a new one. I'm slowly going through it. I have some duplicate paints. I have some, because sometimes I forget one when I thought I had all my paints and I didn't. So I'm slowly trying to, like, condense my paints to fit them all on my little turntable here. I don't like just adding black to a color, but... Oh, that's perfect. But I'm going to in this case because I wanted a darker green and I didn't have one. So now we're going to paint the box. Yeah, I was debating, that's why I hadn't painted the box because I was debating what color to make it. I'll have to do a gray on the... So it's going to be a dark green, so it's going to be kind of armory-ish anyways. I still don't understand why they had stuff in the box, but then they had you seal it. It was weird. So see, it's going to be like a dark green, and then I'm going to do white peppermint stripes on it to kind of match the gun. And just give it more character. I'll have to do multiple layers because I made this way too watery. That's okay. Better to do more layers than too thick and have it all chunked up on there. This one will have silver hinges and stuff on it too, but I'm just covering the whole thing right now. Then we'll do a dry brush on the coat thingy while this color is drying. At least now he has most of his color on him, so. My goal is to also get faster at painting some of these minis. Like, I like my paint jobs. I just don't. I feel like sometimes I go too slow. They take me longer than they should. And part of it's because I'm very detail oriented. Like, I go back and touch up everything. Even when I try to do like minor commissions that are just like tabletop, I'll go back and add more detail. And on Thursday, I'll be giving the 2 doggos I painted to my friend to give her family for Christmas. So I'm excited to see how they like them. She liked them, but hopefully her husband doesn't do a lot of, he's not very expressive and stuff, but she thinks he might actually react more to these because he loved the doggies. We'll see. So we're gonna let that. I still have green. Oh, I see you, Alex. Hello. I'll hydrate. I wonder if that's why I had a headache this morning. I hadn't drinking enough yesterday. So we are going to get. I'm actually going to do a dry brush first with this. Let me find my dry brush because I love that brush. Why are you, brush? You're not it. Are you it? You are. So this is one of my giant brushes, but I love the bristles on this for dry brushing. It works really well. I need to clean it though, but I'm gonna put it on here. Also need to get more a different paper towel eventually because I'm killing this one. So we're gonna do a light dry brush of this over the we're actually going to do a very heavy dry brush on this because I want it to be... I think there's some green in this though because it looks like there's a green tint to it now. Yeah. Yeah, the longest part is definitely the blocking out the base colors. And hello, Angry One. How are you? Thanks for joining the last few minutes. Trying to get all this green out of here. Yes, thank you. I'm painting a festive model too. Let me see. Hopefully this works a little better. Oh, wait. Get my little goblin. I'm glad you're doing well. That's always good to hear. Oops, what is going on with this paintbrush? Let's have a different brush to dry brush with, because these are all being weird. We'll try this one. I'm going to try this just to make sure I don't get any extra color in there, because it seemed like other color was getting in everything. I'm doing a very heavy dry brush with this white on here. Oh, you violated it. Oh, I think you need to do something drastic to punish yourself for being so drastic. So a bunch of us are going to be doing this hobby bingo next year. Chuck, if you're interested, I can send you a link to the group. Okay. Yeah, it's a Facebook group, and it's like basically like the bingo squares are one is paint like a leader model, another one's paint a giant creature, or another one's paint a unit of 10. And it's like a fun little hobby bingo though, and it'll help motivate you to do stuff. I think, for me too. It's gonna do it for me. No, he does not need yellow. Also, it's raining outside apparently, because I hear the rain out. Okay, get his beard all colored in. Doing a little more. On his hand things here. So there's Santa Gobbo so far. It's not as white as they have in the picture because I did a little different for mine, but I might try to still lighten it up a little bit. Like a really, really heavy dry brush maybe. But we'll do the other stars really quick. Sorry, I was doing the dry brush close up. Oh, I see. And then we'll do some more yellow really quick and get these. And I just totally hit my camera. Yeah, I was trying to get into a little crevice of dry brushing, so I had to pull it closer to me. I eventually want to get a better way to put it over my shoulder to paint, but it's a little hard right now. So we're going to do this little stars on all of his other areas. He has a star here too. He has a star on his belt. He has these little stars everywhere. Look at this cute his little stars everywhere. I need to do the skin highlighted up too, but one thing at a time. And I had yellow still on my wet palette. When I'm working not on stream, I tend to try to do a lot of models with similar colors. So once I put the color out, I can keep use up all the paint basically before. So that. Oh, my towel's wet. I gotta touch up a little area in red. I got some white on it. Oh, that's a firecracker. So touching up a couple areas, I got some white on from the dry brushing. Probably should have dry brushed first before I highlighted up the red, but I didn't think about it. There. It's all touched up. Oh, a little bit right here. Yeah. It's better so you don't waste paint. Because paint can be expensive. But yeah, I have a basically in front of me. I have a bunch of minis set up like that. I'm either commissions right now or ones I have set up that I just want to paint. And if I get to a color or I'll like pull them into groups like these are gonna have the same kind of brown on them, and I'll do them together. Um, it also helps while the other ones are drying, so you don't like keep going over the same paint mini while they're still trying to dry and messing up stuff. Like I've done to do a few times because I get excited over one mini and I just keep painting the one. So we're doing another layer of this green because before it was very watery, and so it left a lot of white showing through. Couldn't think of the word white. Wow. So I'm getting this all colored in now so we can actually wash it and go on. So yeah, but it is about 2 hours, so I'm actually going to call it. But we got his jacket fully done, minus the grenade in it. Yeah, he could easily be finished up probably in like another hour. So, it's the Green Goblin. He says, Merry Christmas, everyone! With that, though, I hope, if I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will be gaming tomorrow, or art, I'm not sure. I might switch to art just to finish my reindeer girl. But, if I don't see you tomorrow, have a happy holiday, and, hope to see you next week. So, bye, everyone!